I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Donald Trump is going back to the White House. He's the first former president to regain power since 1892 and the first convicted felon to win a presidential election. Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn. The victory marks an extraordinary comeback for a former president who refused to accept defeat 4 years ago, sparked an insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, faced dozens of felony charges, and survived 2 assassination attempts. And breaking, just within the past 5 minutes, the Associated Press has called Michigan for Mr. Trump. NBC's Jay Gray has more from the battleground state of Pennsylvania.
Well, the campaign for former, now future President Donald Trump has shifted from a campaign to a transition as he is now President-elect Donald Trump. The 45th president will now be the 47th president in a win that had been billed leading into Election Day as one that would be tightly contested, that these two campaigns were neck and neck going into Election Day, and that we may not know the results of this for several days. I think in any discussion now, the day after, we have to start with the idea and acknowledge that many of those polls, many of the analysts, they missed it this time. They were just wrong. This was a dominant win by Donald Trump, one that saw him take most, if not all, of the battleground states. You know, both campaigns had said that there was no clear path to the White House without a win here in Pennsylvania. He, of course, won this state. He won Georgia, North Carolina as well. And when those 3 swing states were moved to the Trump side of the ledger in the early morning hours, that is when he came out at his victory rally in West Palm Beach, Florida, to talk with supporters.
Every single day I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve.
So again, the president-elect Donald Trump, his vice president-elect J.D. Vance now forming their transition team. We have not heard from Vice President Kamala Harris at this point. She was holding a rally at her alma mater, Howard University in Washington. Did not speak to that crowd last night, but did say that she would address the nation along with President Biden at some point today, sometime this afternoon. Her campaign saying that this will clearly be a difficult speech and one that they believe may be emotional as well. That's the latest from here in Philadelphia. I'm Jay Gray, NBC News.
Republicans have also taken the Senate majority and are fighting to keep control of the House. Many of the House races are still too early to call. The Senate rally started with a Republican pickup in West Virginia and later in Ohio.